Hi, it's D Modern Harmony, or Danielle, as I introduced myself in my first video. So I thought about what I wanted to do for my second blog, because I think about a lot of things. I don't know, it's weird. My friends say I'm weird because I think about a lot of things. So, I've been reading a lot lately, and if you watched my first video, I mentioned about the Hunger Games. So I thought, maybe I'll do something about the Hunger Games. So, the Hunger Games. I love this series so much. How do I put it? Let's say it's fast pacing, there's romance in it, and just always something interesting that like pulls you into the chapter and then sets you up for something even better in the second chapter. Or the next chapter after that. Now, hear me out. I will try not to spoil anything because I just did my last blog about spoiler alerts, so I'll strictly try to do this video for people who are interested in watching or reading the Hunger Games. For me, I've never been a reader. I'm dyslexic, so most of the time I don't read, and I've never really been attracted to reading. Well, I can't say I've never been attracted to... I can't talk. Nope. Can't spoke English at all. No, where was I going with this? Right. Okay. So most of the time, I've never really wanted to read. Well, I have. There's been many times where I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous of that person because they read so much and it looks so cool. They're reading and like they're entertaining themselves without like TV or the internet. So I've always like envied that. But because I've been dyslexic for most of my life, most of my life I'm still dyslexic. I've always been really hesitant to read books. So my friend was like, oh, I read The Hunger Games, right? And I'm like, So I'm like, so what's it about? So they told me what the first book was about, just the whole thing about the districts and the boy and the girl from each district having to fight. If you watch the commercial for the movie, it's pretty much the main idea of the book and how this girl, Katniss Everdeen, has to, fight to survive. And to be perfectly honest, just the unknowing of what happens in the second and third book just kind of really intrigued me because no one ever talks about what happens in the second or the third book. I guess it's the fear of giving away what happens in the first book, which I always get mad at my friends when I'll be reading the second book. Well, I'm on the third book now, but when I had my second book, my friend's like, oh, is that the second book to the Hunger Games? I'm like, yeah, and she's like, can I see it? And I'm like, yeah, so I handed it to her, right? So she opens the first page. I'm like, no, you can't read it. You can look at the cover because it's a very nice cover. Yeah, it's the hardcover book, and I take the paper skins off so they don't get wrecked. So I just the hardcover, and it's like the red with the black bird on it was the second cover, and then the third is the blue book with the silver bird, and then the first one is blue. I don't know. I actually haven't looked at the first book without the cover off because I read the soft covered book first, and then I bought all three in hardcover, and my friend's borrowing my softcover book. She better read it. So on the topic of the Hunger Games, me and my friend got together on Friday, Simone. I told her about my new vlogging thing, and she's like, oh my god, I totally want to be like in one of your videos. It sounds so cool. I've always wanted a blog. And I'm like, oh, vlogging's easy for me because I don't have to spell or write. I'm not really a writer. Well, I am just a reader. But, so I'll show you what we did. We're going to the premiere on March 23rd, at midnight, and we are going full out, the whole braid. I have my hair braided now, because I woke up this morning like, meh, don't feel like straightening my hair or trying to fix its wave, so I just braided it, Dutch braid. But anyways, so we're in the process of making shirts to wear to the Hunger Games. And, so we plan, to have matching backs, and then the front be our own kind of individual thing, whether it be Team Gale, Team PETA, and she just wants to write the Hunger Games, and I'm like, Nightingale? I want to have, my Nightingale, and, for Team Gale, I guess. I don't know, I kind of lean towards Gale in the book, but Josh Hutcherson makes it really hard to lean towards Gale in the book. Especially after I watch interviews with him and I'm like, Peeta, I love you. But then I go back to the book and I'm like, Gale, I love you. So to be honest, I really don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Gale right now, so don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Because it's not like I hate Peeta or don't love Peeta. I love Peeta. I think he's awesome. He's amazing. But I just feel like Katniss should be with Gale more than Peeta at certain times of the book. But anyways, so back to the t-shirts, right? So we started the t-shirts, and because we're 2 girls and we have artistic fun, and we go to the same art high school. We're in the same arts program at a high school we go to. So yeah, we're artistic people. Yay. So we started working on t-shirts, and we actually just got the Mockingjay pin done. So we're gonna have matching Mockingjay pin backs, like on the back of our shirt, and then at the back would say, "May the odds be ever in your favor," from like quoting Effie. So without further ado, I will show you what I have done of my t-shirt. I hope you like it. We worked really hard all day. So I'll show you here. Knocking everything over. So this is the back of the t-shirt so far. That is acrylic paint. I know, it's awesome. I can't wait to wear it. So that's the back of it. Yeah, so my friend's like, the backs came out so nice. Don't you wish we did on the front? And I'm like, you know what? I kind of like that we did on the back. I just find like I don't know, this screams more back than front to me. So yeah, that's, if you can see the t-shirt, there's like a box in the t-shirt, so the t-shirt looks really boxy. There's like a cardboard under here. So that's the back of the t-shirt that we've been working on. So yeah. So I am completely pumped for the Hunger Games, and I love the books. They made me read. Now I'm a reader, and I'm currently finishing the last book of the Hunger Games, and I'm starting with this book. So, let's see, there's the name. It's backwards. I'll write the name and the title of the book in the box below, or put it on the screen or something. But it's good. Maybe I'll do my next video on that book, because I've only read like 9 chapters, and I have to finish the Hunger Games. I mean, like, Mockingjay. It's a great book. It made me want to read thick novels when I don't really read. So I highly recommend it. If you have read it, yay! I can't wait for the movie, and I bet you can't wait for the movie either. So long live the Hunger Games, long live Katniss, and whoever you want her to end up with, because I'm a fickle person. And if you have read the books, I will sign you off like this. So, bye!